Good morning, guys. Today is day one now of our full distance learning until we see each other again the week of Thanksgiving. So we're going to do some videos while we're out to make sure you guys are still getting some notes. Today what you would have gotten are three formulas. They're on the screen right now. The first one is for drip rate. I forgot to write that down. So, milliliters times drip set divided by minutes will get you a drip rate. And that's like for an infusion. So if you've ever been sick in the hospital and had an IV bag, and if you looked up, you would see that the bag was hooked to a little like cylinder before it was like the tube of your IV. And in that cylinder, little drops of the bag would fall in. Well, this is how they calculate how many drops to give you depending on the medication they have to give you. So that's what that fraction is. And then we're going to switch gears and talk about temperatures. Really ironic since, we're talking about fevers and COVID. So if you're converting from Celsius to Fahrenheit, the formula is super easy. You're just taking your Celsius degree, multiplying it by 1.8, and then adding 32. Fahrenheit to Celsius is really similar, only you'll take Fahrenheit, subtract by 32 first, and you'll multiply by the fraction 5/9, which really means multiply by 5, divide by 9. So let's do just a few examples. It's quite simple. So we're going to start with drip rate. Again, I'll put my formula up here for you. All over minutes. Okay, so let's say we need someone to have 150 milliliters with a, let's do a 20 drip set. And we want this IV to last 3 hours. Okay, so notice in my formula though, I'm given minutes to use, not hours. So I need to convert my hours to minutes before I even start. So again, we do our fractions, right? 3 hours over 1. We want to go minutes to hours. I know in 1 hour there's 60 minutes. So since the one's on the bottom, I'm going to multiply my two numbers. So I should get, what is that? I should get 180 minutes is equal to 3 hours. So now I can literally plug everything into the formula. 150 times 20, because there's my milliliters, there's my drip set, divided by my minutes of 180. And this is just PEMDAS. 15 times 20 should be 3,000, all divided by 180. And I've been so good about doing this in my head, but that's the one where I'm going to get stuck at. It's going to be 16.6 repeating. So you can say like 16.6 repeating, or you can round it to 16.7. So that means every minute that they're getting this infusion, about 16, just shy of 17 drips will be getting infused into the person. Okay, so that's how we do that one. Let's say we're talking about 48 degrees Celsius. And we want to know what that is in Fahrenheit. In that formula, you will put 48 in for Celsius. Because remember, the formula is Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. So we will do 48 times 1.8 and add 32. Again, we just use a calculator. I'm just using the one on my phone right now. When I do my multiplication, I get 86.4. Then we add 32 to that. And we get 118.4 degrees Celsius. We must be in Arizona in the middle of the summer. What if we're talking about Fahrenheit to Celsius? So let's see. Let's say it is, I don't know, I like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, nice fall day. we want this into Celsius. So remember, our formula is Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5/9. So I will put 75 in for the F, so 75 minus 32. And if this makes it easier, you can say times 5 and then all divided by 9. It means the same thing. So if that's easier for you, please go ahead and do that. So we have first, according to PEMDAS, we have to do our parentheses, which is 75 minus 32. So we get 43 times 5/9. So we'll do the times 5 first to simplify the fraction, which is 215/9. And then when it's a fraction, that means divide. So it is about, let's see here, 23.9 degrees Celsius when it is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead and try the assignment that I put on Teams. If you need help, message me on the remind, but I'm pretty sure you guys will be handling this one like pros. And then Monday, most of you have a virtual lesson to be doing, so please do that virtual lesson. Some of you have to be attending as most likely a Zoom, so make sure you know what's going on for everybody, and good luck.